MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Arizona, shortstop, number 2.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, hitting a little over 250. Coming into action in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Jake Lamb standing in now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lazar is under it, and the inning is over. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, right fielder Curtis Granderson.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1 strike now from Archer. Line drive snagged on a short hop. 1 away. So stepping in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Here's a high pop-up. Lamb is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Archer steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Line drive to center field. Hazelbaker patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding in, Brad Miller. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Rocket to third, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Way late on the fastball for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Here's Hanley Ramirez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mazzara moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Miller backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Jurickson Profar. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Jurickson Profar.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Brett Nicholas. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Benintendi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
J.D. Martinez.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. Ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here's the pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Center fielder number
Striding
6.
in once again, Lorenzo Cain. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mazara's on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Devin Mesoraco. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, for Forsythe, he's at second with his 9th 2-base hit of the year. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Swing and a miss. 2-1. The 2-1 now to Granderson. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
Batter number 7, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Forsythe is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second. Granderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will score as well. And this game is knotted up now at 2 apiece. Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball. Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Archer comes set. 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco. Safe at the plate. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane racing back at the track, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's Hanley Ramirez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. After it is Granderson. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Back up the middle. Reined in. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Now in the box, Jurickson Profar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 4-2. Digging in, Logan
Second
Forsythe.
baseman.
He scored a run
Logan
after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Miller. And he's retired here, one away. Ready once again. Curtis
All right,
Granderson.
fielder number
0 for
3.
1 with a run scored thus far.
Granderson.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 now to Granderson. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed
Center
hitting
fielder,
Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 2
Hazelbaker.
thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. Ramirez scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for
Leading off
2
for
thus
Arizona.
far.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Hit hard on the ground to third. Arenado has it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now
Jake
batting.
Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. In now is Lorenzo
Center
Cain.
fielder number
He's
6.
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Lorenzo Cain.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now.
Number 15,
Brad Miller,
second baseman.
1 for 2 on his line
Brad
so far in the game.
Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mazzara going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He's got a couple of doubles
Leading
thus
off for the
far, so we'll
Rangers.
see if he can keep it up.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's a pop-up now. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Nolan Arenado.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder.
In now the
30.
power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is through into right field for a single. Into the box, Greg Bird. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's Archer on 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The catcher number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting.
Ready once again,
hitter,
Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Way out in front. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Gene Segura standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Gene Segura.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The runner scores from second. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Digging in and looking for more, Jurickson Profar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's wide. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Nicholas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brett Nicholas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Segura for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in. In is Curtis Granderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Granderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-2. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Jake Diekman is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41, Jake Diekman.
Jake Lamb is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. The 2-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
4 runs, 10 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Adonis Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses inside, 1-0. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Mesoraco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Justin Grimm.
53. Justin Grimm.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This is line to left. Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. Eddie Gamboa takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Eddie Gamboa.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again, Brett Nicholas. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckleball is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this. Alex Claudio comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Nicholas recovers. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gene Segura. He's got 3 hits, including a double. To this point, Alvarez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone.
Number 75.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. tough slider down low for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you. Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The relay. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in, Curtis Granderson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Knuckleball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. Ramirez ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mazzara ranging back, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Lamb heads for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in, Adonis Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. hits this one hard the other way. Forsythe has it. Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out. So last chance here, and stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a terrible time for a letdown behind the plate as the tying run will score on what's likely to be called a passed ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Hazelbaker. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Third baseman, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hard hit at third. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
First baseman, number
Into the box,
33.
Greg Bird. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. Around second. He's on his way to third. Bird is digging for home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping into the box, Austin Slater.
Left fielder, Austin Slater.
Now a move over to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Seager has it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. In now, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Rangers. Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Hey now. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Here's Nolan Arenado hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Lays off 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. Digging in, Devin Mesoraco. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Mesoraco.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Grounded to short. Forsythe. Back to Napoli. A double play. Gene Segura standing in. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Mike Napoli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Drew Stubbs, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam. That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Ryan Rua. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 13,
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stubbs is there, makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Chris Owings. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Center fielder number 6.
Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Slater moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay throw. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running towards second, lined into left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Here's Mike Napoli now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Fly ball out to right field. Rickard is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Now batting, Austin Slater comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Slater.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Ready with the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. That misses for ball 4. Down to first goes Ramirez. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, number 46.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he's retired 1 away. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. First time up, he went down looking. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ryan Rua. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Adonis Garcia digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
There goes the runner. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Owings into shallow left. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Corey Seager.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in and looking for more, Austin Slater. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Slater.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's by him for strike 1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He hit a sac flyer. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here's the 1-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Devin Mesoraco is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. 3-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both the lefty and a righty up to throw. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Mike Napoli. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, Joey Rickard.
This ball's in the air now out to right field. Stubbs sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Striding into the box, Adonis Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First pitch on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Center fielder
in now is
6.
Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Justin Grimm comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Ready for another chance. Austin Slater, Andrew Benintendi will be charged with the job. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Here's J.D. Martinez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Stubbs. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-1 on its way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Ryan Rua. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Owings, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jurickson Profar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Jurickson Profar.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. From the belt, kicks and deals. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score, the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Shortstop.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
So
Second baseman. Logan.
David Hernandez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number 49.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. In to score, the runner from second. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Arenado.
Drilled on the ground to short. Owings is there. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazelbaker is right there, 1 down. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. Taken in by Forsythe. And he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Mike Napoli. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number. Greg Bird is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Up next for the
Coming to the plate now, Drew Stubbs. Chris Granderson.
Rangers, number 3. Curtis Granderson. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 43.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So striding forward now, Ryan Rua. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. Singled homer run in his last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Rickards under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Corey Seager. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box, Joey Rickard. He'll try. Try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Kyle Schwarber is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. You see the average starting play at .318, 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Look out, 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you count him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Third baseman, number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chris Owings. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Forsythe on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Center fielder number
in
6.
Now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Alex Claudio. Answers the call from Doug. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. So last chance here, and stepping in, J.D. Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive Alvarez. Gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Granderson will come over to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location.
Granderson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's